My name is Edward Oberholtzer. I am a priest here at the Joseph Priestley Zen community. We are an affiliate of the Empty Moon Sangha. Avalokiteshvara, from her place deep in the mother of all Buddhas, the goddess of wisdom, Prajna Paramita, both goddess and practice, addresses the Buddha's disciple, Shariputra. Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. Form itself is emptiness, emptiness itself form. Sensations, perceptions, formations, and consciousness are also like this. Shariputra, all dharmas are marked by emptiness. They neither arise nor cease, are neither defiled nor pure, neither increase nor decrease. I had talked about the first sentence of the Heart Sutra as being the heart of the Heart Sutra itself. But here, as Avalokiteshvara speaks to Shariputra, we all must stop in our tracks. For just here, he, lays out that phrase so steeped in Zen lore: form is emptiness, emptiness is form. And here, I like Red Pine's observation that the very word here is left out of most modern translations. Here, Shariputra, Red Pine points to the fifth council, the council of the Buddha's followers, who, some century and a half after the Buddha's entry into nirvana, after his death, address questions concerning the nature of arhats, but also the seemingly simple question of whether someone may be enlightened by a sound, a shout, the thunk of a pebble against bamboo, the sound of that distant temple bell. In answering yes, the council could have been said to have started Buddhism down the road to the Mahayana, acknowledging that you might be enlightened not just through years of monastic practice, but also by simply hearing a turning word, a turning sound, and so opening the practice to all householders. There were two early disciples of the Buddha, old friends and seekers of the way, Shariputra and Moggallana. Both were drawn to the Dharma at the same time. Moggallana, the more intuitive, achieved enlightenment first. Shariputra, ever the intellectual, took a week longer, working his way through the teachings logically. And haven't we all faced that? I'd go into the Doksan room carrying my koan with me, knowing what to bring to my teacher, looking to answer what is mu, and knowing in my heart, in my gut, that trying to parse it out would not do, and yet being unable to stop. You know, sort of like taking that scoop full of coffee beans and hovering over the carafe rather than the grinder, watching at that last moment, knowing as the beans drop that they're going into the wrong place, and yet being unable to stop. So facing my teacher and watching myself as I tried to explain Mu. If only it were just a week longer. This sutra opened my eyes one day, not all that long ago, leaving me with a startled realization that form was exactly emptiness. Emptiness was exactly form, that they are inextricable, and of course, nothing that exists independently. Nothing stands on its own 2 feet. We are all defined. All things are all defined through their relations with one another. There is no independent existence. And this emptiness, this relationship is itself inextricable from the things, the objects, the forms, a verb, not a noun. It's so easy to overthink this. Not so much form as emptiness. We all think we can get that. The thing has an inner essence, and yet that's not it. It's that the form is exactly emptiness. It's exactly that caught me, that brought me up short, and more, that emptiness is exactly form, not a quality like the color red or a smell. No, emptiness is no other than form, not a quality, but form. All that is in a constant state of interdependence, a dance. And all things are the dance. The dance is all things. The whirling, the spinning, the pirouettes. How can it be pure or impure? And so a question. Questions are always so much more fruitful than answers. Over these past few weeks, I found myself thinking about overthinking things. As an old, white, middle-class male, I find myself asking myself, am I a racist? I know the answer. Rather, I know the answers. They're both yes. For that first answer, it's easy to spin out the history of myself, my family, my nation, my world, all of the relationships that result in me, that are this construct called Edward, that form, that emptiness. I can recite the sociological and economic theories and the data which confirm my answers, but it lies there, my answer, too lightly. It lacks a living heart. The yes I would like to give, the yes of that second answer, is like the response to the question, what is mu? That I was searching for, the answer that requires that it be lived and lived for, probably more than the extra 7 days that Shariputra took. Yet that first response, since response is so much to the point than answer, contains within it no is that lived response. Not defiled, not pure, without increase, without decrease. This is the answer, and knowing it is the solution. Thank you.